name is Natasha Murphy and I manage a Montessori school called Portobello Montessori School, and I also tutor on the Level 5 and Level 6 Early Childhood Care and Education programs here at Portobello Institute. I actually am a student of Portobello Institute, so I began studying my Level 6 and I have worked my whole way up to the Level 9, and really what you can say is that I got the study bug the minute I started here. From completing my Level 8 here at Portobello Institute, the biggest thing that I kind of gained was confidence within the classroom. You know, studying, it helped me to broaden and gain so much more knowledge for the earlier sector, and bringing all that knowledge back into the classroom, it made me a lot more confident working with children, communicating with parents, communicating with, outside people like maybe primary schools, etc. And I suppose the confidence was the big thing for me. As I progressed my studies, I could constantly see myself grow and learn and develop even more. From completing my Level 8, I progressed into the role of manager in Portobello Montessori School, and I also gained the opportunity of tutoring at Level 5 and Level 6, which has really helped me in the earlier sector as well. If you're teaching in a classroom 5 days a week and then you get to share all that knowledge with students who are currently studying, it just makes for an excellent lecture. My favourite part about completing my Level 8 was definitely just the whole thesis. The whole 10,000 words. I really enjoyed it. When I first joined on, I was like, 10,000 words, like that's so much. But because I was able to focus on a topic that I was interested in, I didn't notice the words coming up. Every single thing that I read as research and carrying out my own research and interviewing parents and practitioners, that was just my favourite part, was getting to see that, this topic that I was interested in could just evolve incredibly. So my thesis was actually based on home visits that I had implemented into my setting. So researching that, I got a lot more ideas on how to implement home visits effectively, and then I also got to see what parents and practitioners' views on it, and I was really impressed with the outcome from it, to hear that parents really valued it, that practitioners seeing a really positive impact. I wouldn't have got to know what people thought of my home visits that I implemented without carrying out this piece of research. So my favourite thing was just the whole dissertation. I really enjoyed it, and again, it was something I was interested in that it didn't feel like work or study. I was excited to read, I really enjoyed reading, and it just helped me to grow even more as a practitioner. So I completed my Level 7 and then graduated from my Level 7 and progressed on to my Level 8 here at Portobello Institute. I really enjoyed the topics that we covered in the Level 7, and actually it was from the study that I completed in my Level 7 that I ended up gaining an interest in transitions, implementing my home visits, and that's what carried over to my Level 8, basing my whole 10,000 dissertation on home visits. So I suppose everything that you learn at Level 7, it carries on to Level 8. So I'm really delighted that I did, my Level 7, then went on to my Level 8, and also that I stayed in the same college. So I did study with Portobello Institute, and it was lovely to have a crossover of tutors. I was able to build relationships with tutors, get to know them, and I was just able to kind of have that similarity going on to the new kind of level of degree that I was moving on to. So it was nice to have some similarities there for that. I would really recommend Portobello Institute because of their tutors. Their tutors go above and beyond for you. If you need anything and you give them an email or book a phone call, they're always there to help out. And without that support, I probably wouldn't have achieved the grade that I did. And I suppose it's from them sharing their experiences with me that it was so easy to log on to a lecture. It was, all their practice and then the theory side of things, and I love the balance between it. So I would definitely recommend them. I just thought it was really, really interesting. The course content was brilliant. You know, everything that you were learning about in the classroom, you were doing in your own school setting, and there was a lovely kind of crossover between what you were learning and what you were actually carrying out in practice.